I must tell you my fisherman story.
Yes.
So Claire and I were on holiday up in the far north west of Scotland in a place called Loch. And one morning, got a takeaway coffee, and we just went to the port, to the dock area, and walked around. And there were a couple of fishermen mending their nets. And I thought, oh, this is rather biblical. So I said, come follow me. No, I didn't.
No, but...
But we just got into conversation, and we had about 5 minutes talking about fishing, what kind of fish they do, how often they go out, and so on. And then they said, and what about you? What do you do? So I said, well, I'm involved in this thing called Try Praying. And then we had another 5-10 minutes talking about faith and Christ and how I'd become a Christian. And it was just a very comfortable conversation that I had with them. And you won't be surprised to know, but at the end, I handed over a Try Praying booklet. And I said, hey, why don't you try praying for a week and see what happens in your life, which is our catchphrase. So that's it, kind of end of story, but not quite. A few weeks later, we get an email in at the office from somebody who lives in Thurso. And he wanted to buy 10 Try Praying booklets. So Hannah toed and froed with him about how he'd heard about Try Praying. And he said, well, my son is a fisherman, and he fishes out of Loch in the far northwest of Scotland. He met this person who gave him a Try Praying booklet. He found it really helpful, and he passed it on to me, and I read it and used it, and it changed my attitude. And I want 10 copies now to give to my friends and family.
That is wonderful.